back. Welcome back to my channel. I know I literally just said welcome back twice, but welcome back times 3. This is not my first YouTube video, and my YouTube videos are not good quality, you know? So I figured everyone does one of these at one point, so I might as well do mine now. It's a get to know me video, so if you don't know me for some reason and you're not one of my friends watching this, hi. My name is Gabby. It's nice that you're watching. Leave a comment below. Big excited you're here. We love new people. And so, yeah, I figure I'll just find some questions on the internet because I don't have a lot of people ask me questions about myself because I'm not that interesting. I was the quiet kid at school, so that was fun. I'm a big shy, so this is out of my comfort zone, which is why I'm doing this. I figure I'll talk about that later, but let's jump right in. Alright, we're back in the same place. So question 1 is, where did you grow up? Where were you raised? I am a military kid, so I grew up on several different bases. I grew up in Alabama for the first few years, California, moved back to Alabama, then to Oklahoma, and then to Illinois, and then my dad moved to Missouri, so we were with him for a little bit, and then my mom moved back down here. So we really live with her, but my dad lives in Washington, and we go and see him for a lot. I'm great at speaking. We go and see him for a good bit of time every year, so that's kind of where I grew up, but I never had like a set like place where I actually grew up, you know, like most people are like, yeah, I grew up in New York, I was born and raised there, lived there my whole life. I don't have that, so that's real fun. Alright, and question 2 is, where do you currently live? I currently live in Mobile, Alabama. About to move to Tuscaloosa in like 2 months, so that's fun. But I live here with my mom and my stepdad. My mom was born and raised in Mobile, so that just made sense for us to move back here with her when my parents divorced. And so we've been here for about 6 years now. It's not bad, it's just really hot outside. But no, it's not bad. I don't mind it here. I know all my friends are gonna be like, you say you hate living here all the time, but it's not that bad, I promise. Question 3 is, how tall are you? I am 4'11". I'm part of the short girl club, gang gang. I've been 4'11" since 5th grade. Have not grown since then, literally at all. So I used to be the super tall kid, because you know, if you were like 5 foot tall, like if you were tall, like I was the tall kid throughout elementary school, and then everyone caught up and surpassed me, so that was fun because I went from like towering over people to being super short, and now people tower over me. Alright, question 4 is, what are your life goals? Oh gosh, we're moving. My life goals are my plan right now is to go to the University of Alabama, get my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, go into the law school, get my law degree, join the Navy, become a Navy lawyer. It's called a JAG. Most of y'all probably won't know what that is, but it's called a JAG. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I plan on retiring and like just going wild or something. I don't know. I'm gonna not just sit at home all day like most old people. So yeah, my life plans are basically to become a Navy lawyer. Question 5 is, what is my favorite movie? Grease. Oh, my favorite movie is Grease. It always will be Grease. It always has been Grease. I love Grease. I love the dresses and all that stuff that they wear. They're big cute. Don't stand the racism in the 50s, but stand the outfits. Alright, and I think this is question 6. It is, how many siblings do you have? Technically, I have 2, but my stepmom has a son. She lives in Washington. He lives in Arizona because he didn't want to move to Washington, so he lives with his grandma. And then I have 11 step-siblings from my stepdad. They all live with their moms, or they're grown now, so they don't live here with us, which I don't mind because there's not enough room here for all 11 of them. But so I have, what is that? That's 14, if I can do math right. Don't think I can, so it's 13 or 14. Alright, so question 7 is, tell us one thing that we wouldn't know about you. That is that I used to do dance. I know, doesn't look like it. You literally can't tell that I used to do dance. I have no rhythm at all, and I'm a little chonky chonk. But I did dance for about 6 or 7 years. I was pretty good at it, but I quit because my brother started doing soccer. And I was like, Mom, I want to do soccer. I just really need to do soccer. Oh my gosh, Mom. So she let me do soccer. I quit dance. I went back to it. Wasn't happy. Didn't know anyone. Didn't like it anymore because it wasn't like dance. Dance is like tumbling, which is not the same thing. So I used to do dance. I was pretty good at it, except for the fact that I had no rhythm, but hey, we kind of expected that. So yeah, I used to do dance and I loved it, and I wish I would have stuck with it. Alright, so question 8 is, where do you go to school? I do online school, but I do it through my county, so technically I go to Baker High School in Mobile, and but I do everything at home. So I don't go to school there, but I go to school there. So I went there my first 3 years, and the first semester of my senior year decided online school was the thing for me and switched to that. And yeah, so I do online school, but I go to Baker, but I don't go to Baker, and yeah, you know. Alright, and I think we're on question 9. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is kind of like a light pastel kind of yellow that's really pretty. That and kind of like a light pink, kind of peach shade, you know? But I don't like them together. Like, my favorite colors, love them both, but not together. But my favorite colors, it's kind of like that, and then kind of like a goldish kind of color. Kind of like, it's just like bright and light and really pretty and soft, and I just like that. Alright, question 10. Do you have any pets? I do. I have 5 dogs. I'm pretty sure it's 5. I have Tippy, who is a Lab Pit mix, Fricka, who is a Dachshund Lab mix, I have Hershey, who is Lab and Shepherd, Bubba, who is Lab and Pit, and I have Coco, who is Lab and Pit and Shepherd, just like Tippy is. I forgot Tippy is part Shepherd. So it's actually 6 because we have Patron. He's new. He's a puppy. And I can't remember exactly what he is. I think he's like a fox red hound, something like that. But I have 6, not 5. My bad. But Tippy and Coco are children of Hershey and Bubba. So that's why we have those 2. And I used to have a pet hedgehog. His name was Stick. He died from sickness caused by old age. And then I'm about to go get a pet fish soon. I love fish. I've had problems keeping them because of the rocks and stuff like that. So I'm about to get a new fish. I've been getting my water checked every month, so I'm big excited for that. But I have 6 dogs and I'm about to have. Alright, and so this one isn't really a question, but like I mentioned in the intro, I was the quiet kid, so I guess 11. I was a quiet kid in school. I didn't have a lot of friends. I had friends, but I didn't have like a big group of friends. I didn't constantly go out and all that stuff. And I was big shy. I didn't talk to a lot of people, and I'm scared to talk to people next year because I think they're gonna judge me. But I figure by doing this, I'll become more confident in talking to people because I'm talking to a bunch of strangers over the internet through my camera, kind of. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. That's not really interesting, but like I just figured I'd talk about that for a second because I know a bunch of YouTubers are like, oh my god, I'm doing this to show off my life and just show people what life is like. But honestly, as much as I'm doing that, I'm doing it for myself because I'm learning how to not be shy. So that's kind of what I'm doing it, and I figured I'd talk about that for a minute so that way y'all would know, and then maybe if y'all are wanting to do this or something but you're just too shy to do it, you can do it. I know I don't get many views and everything, but that doesn't bother me. Like, views or no views, I'm still gonna do this because it's something that I find fun, it's something that I like, and doing it in public is gonna be embarrassing for a little bit, but it's something that will pull me out of my comfort zone. So, and I just wanted to end this video. It's gonna be short and simple. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you got to the end, if you actually watched it, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. If you have any comments or any feedback or anything you'd just like to say, leave it in the comments. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay tuned for more. I plan on doing a lot of things like college move-in, graduation day, graduation week, like stuff leading up to that, and Alabama orientation, and just all sorts of different stuff like that. So if you like that kind of stuff, I'll do a room tour when I move. And so yeah, like I said, if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe, like, comment, and do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later.